Everyone, hello everyone. As we trickle in, we just want to welcome all of you to the NSHSS Membership 101 um, webinar. My name is Nanika Mantina, and I'm so happy to be able to talk to you all today. Um, a very special welcome to the students who've recently joined NSHSS. I know we have a couple of new people here and the new families and parents to learn more about what we do. Please look forward to the following slides because we have a huge array of speakers who have a really good knowledge about NSHSS. And also at the very end, we have a live Q&A session. So we can have all your answers answered or all your questions answered in the webinar today. Um, uh, for more context on who I am, my name is Nanika Manthina, and I am your NSHSS Ambassador Council President. I am a senior in high school, and I want to pursue a career in public policy and educational accessibility. And NSHSS has been an incredible part of that journey. Um, in what I'm interested in. So I hope all of you look forward to what it has to offer, and we can see what that means in the later slides. So before we dive in, I want to see who's joining us today. So there will be a quick poll on the screen on who you are. There's options on I'm a new NSHS member, I'm a parent, or I'm already a member. So like fill out the slide or fill out the poll and then we can see who's joining us so we can see who we're talking to today. So I'll give you a few seconds to respond to that. And while you guys get that started, some of the things that we're going to go over today is on the slide. So we're going to talk about some of the recognition and honors that NSHSS gives to you as a student and as a high schooler, and then transition into leadership and volunteering experiences as a part of the organization. And then I know college is definitely an important journey for all of us if that's what you guys are interested in. So we also have a lot of resources for college and career. And then we're going to finally end off with talking about some of the events that we have that NSHS hosts to travel, and also some scholarships because NSHS prides itself in how supporting it is for students, especially for scholarships. So it seems like we have a large majority of people who are new NSHSS members. So welcome all. Thank you for joining today, and also welcome to the parents and family members who are here today. We can't wait to tell you more about what we have to offer. And before we get started, I want to do one more poll as an icebreaker. So we're going to have a poll on where you are in your academic journey, probably between if you're in high school, a college, or like a parent. If you're a parent, we also have that option. And we could see who's also in the room and how NSHSS can play a role in your academic journey. So let's see how that goes. Cool. So we have a good amount of distribution. So we have some sophomores, juniors, seniors, and parents. So welcome all of you. We can't wait to see what you have to do. And no matter like where you are in high school or your academic journey, NSHSS is very helpful for everything. So let's get started. Our first speaker is Nakaya Strother. She is an NSHSS ambassador. She's passionate about encouraging students to believe in themselves and pursue their full potential. And she was inspired and joined NSHSS because of this mission in order to create the same welcoming experience for others. She's in many clubs such as FBLA, Key Club, Chess Club, Poetry, and an HIV, and she has an HIV awareness passion project. So if you're interested in any of the things that our ambassadors have to offer, please send them in and we'll see what we can do. So without further ado, Nakai, I'll pass it off to you.
Thank you. So I I really love NSHSS. They have a lot to offer. They offer lots of scholarships. Um, right now, I want to let you guys know what you guys would receive as a member. You would get a member certificate. It is very nice. Like when I first received it, I was just like blown away because like it's really nice. There's a like package that you'll get, and it's really nice. You get a sticker that you can put on your car. You also get a welcome letter from the co-founder of NSHSS, which is James Lewis. You also get a press release template to announce your membership, and you also get a member kit that I was talking about, and it gives you information about scholarships, benefits, and the partnerships that you'll get. You also get a free tassel to wear on your graduation cap, and also an NSHSS sticker to show off your membership. And it's a really nice sticker. I really enjoyed it. So it's really nice. To make it official, you can also display your NSHSS membership certificate at home or in your academic portfolio. You can also be recognized at schools. Some schools like to encourage recognitions at graduation, just to put the word out. You can also publish your press release in your local newspaper. Attending NSHSS member events are very nice, and you can be officially recognized. You can also connect with high achieving students and celebrate your journey because it's a really nice achievement to be part of the NSHSS community.
Thank you so much, Nakaya, for sharing some of the recognition and honor that NSHSS can bring to your journey. Next, we're going to transition to Anna Yorishima, who is our NSHSS Ambassador Coordinator, and she helps a lot with organizing the NSHSS community, especially the Ambassador Program. And she's worked in a lot of organizations across many countries, and she holds a degree in international relations. So she is very skilled, and we love having Anna as our coordinator because she really does help with a lot of the organization. So passing it off to you.
Thank you so much, Nanika, for this warm introduction. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NSHSS Membership 101 webinar. I see that more and more people join, and we get a bigger audience, which is great. Moving forward, next, let's talk about how NSHSS can straighten your applications and resume. Many people ask us, is actually like NSHSS membership, is it beneficial for my applications and resume? Yes, it is. Being part of an honor society like NSHSS or any other honor society, it already demonstrates academic excellence if you've been accepted and commitment. So it does add distinction to your college applications, to your scholarship applications, and your resume. It also does show that you've chosen to be a part of a community that values leadership, engagement, and initiative. Beyond recognition, of course, NSHSS also helps you build a competitive edge through leadership opportunities. We offer various volunteer experiences. You can earn official volunteer hours with us. We provide scholarships opportunities, internship opportunities, and various career resources. We'll talk about that more later. We also connect you with a nationwide network of high achieving students and professionals. So all the students who are present today and are speakers on this webinar, they all met each other and became friends through Ambassador Leadership Program. One of leadership programs that we run here at NSHSS, we're gonna also talk about it a little bit later. So NSHSS, it's not only something to be proud of right now because you've been invited, but it's also something that can continue supporting you in your future goals. Membership with NSHSS is a lifetime. So it doesn't go anywhere if you change school or if you graduate. You can be in college or you can be a young specialist. you will still be an NSHSS member. Look at the picture in the right upper corner. So these nice students are all high school students. And on the very left, you can see Tony. He's our fellow. So we also have leadership program for um, adults, for graduates of colleges. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's move forward. One question students and parents often have also is, where do I actually list an SHSS membership? You can include an SHSS on college and scholarship applications under honors and awards. That's where we recommend including it on your resume. You can place it in the education section or in extracurricular activities. You can also add it to LinkedIn under education or certifications. Or achievements as well, especially by using your digital badge. So every time that you become, like everyone who becomes a member, they receive this little badge that they can later on use in their email signature or on LinkedIn or anywhere else, basically, to showcase their membership. And just beyond simply listing membership, NSHSS gives you real experiences, and we do recommend listing your specific experiences with the program. Um, and you can include them too. For example, the ambassador program shows leadership and event participation. We have various leadership roles for students where they can be speakers, they can be organizers, they can be many different things, including like building program from within. Collegiate Council reflects mentorship and student guidance. This is for college students who transition from ambassadors to Collegiate Council or just joined when they became a college student. And then we have various programs and webinars that support career readiness and volunteering or member events that can also demonstrate public speaking, networking, and community impact. So NSHSS membership is what you make of it. Please take your time exploring our website, learning about all different opportunities available to you. So NSHSS is not just something you join, it's something that you can actively build with and grow within. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anna, for talking more about NSHSS recognition. Then now we're going to move on to the community that NSHSS has with Adelise Ramirez. Adelise is our NSHSS Ambassador Outreach Coordinator. She is also part of the Ambassador Council. She is a senior at in Florida, and she's attending Pasco Hernando State College this fall. She's a graphic designer, author, and she's very passionate about students' rights. And some of her interests are painting, sketching, and filmmaking. So I'm taking it over to you, Adelise.
Thank you, Nanika. So when you guys join NSHSS, one of the many benefits that they have to offer is you get to access a network of peers. You get to join a global community of 2 million lifetime members since 2002. Representing 26,000 high schools in 170 countries. Like-minded, high-achieving peers who share your drive for success. You get to engage and grow through leadership groups and events. Leadership groups have access to platforms, online meetings, and share live experiences like the Ambassador Program. And additionally, NSHSS has live events and tours where you get to meet peers in person, be recognized together, and connect with NSHSS partners and lifetime members. Also, they offer a mentorship program where you will be connected with scholarship winners, be more receptions, partners, alumni, and they will help you to transition from high school to college to career with a strong support network. And you get to build lasting friendships, collaborate on projects and organizations, and expand your future career prospect. And parents can network with other academic focused families at events as well. NSHSS offers so many membership opportunities that's honestly unlike any other honor society that I've seen, in my opinion. The volunteer opportunities they offer is the partners are St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. They have fundraising, Love Michael, United Planet, Carbon Crew Project, and additionally, they also offer opportunity hours for students for engaging on social media and also in the ambassador Slack. There's always a ton of volunteer stuff being posted all the time, and the events are, yeah. The leadership programs that NSHSS offers is the ambassador program, the collegiate council, and the fellows. The ambassador program is built up mostly of high school students who take on leadership roles in the ambassador council. The collegiate council are college students. This leadership program supports the college students, and they also have leadership roles as well. And the fellows is for alumni students, or after graduation, members can be part of the NSHSS fellows. So anyone can apply to join if you're a sophomore, junior, or senior NSHSS member. And you should totally join to gain leadership experiences, connect with peers, and make a difference in your community. Your key responsibilities will be to promote NSHSS programs and scholarships, organize service projects and school events, and take over NSHSS social media and network with student leaders in the Slack workplace. The applications open August 15 and they close on October 1st in fall. And in spring, they open February 15 and close in April 1st. Thank you. That's all for me.
Thank you so much, Annalise, for talking about the community that we have. NSHSS has a really strong community all throughout high school and college and beyond. And to talk about our college experiences and opportunities, we have Alexis Anderson. She is our NSHSS scholarships administrator, as well as our collegiate council program coordinator. And Alexis helps with supporting our student scholarship initiatives and collegiate engagement. And she has experience in political science and legal and hospitality roles. And she is excited to talk to you all about the scholarships and beyond and college experiences that we have in NSHSS. Over to you, Alexis.
Thank you so much, Nanika. Hi, everybody. My name is Alexis. Like she said, I'm the scholarships administrator and the collegiate council coordinator for NSHSS. So the collegiate council is a really unique opportunity that allows our ambassadors who start as high school students to move forward in when they're in college and like maintain their leadership roles. You don't have to start off as an ambassador. You can join as a college student if you're a member, but a lot of our collegiate council students decided to continue their leadership journey from their ambassador program. And while the ambassador program, like I said, it's high school students, the college program focuses a lot on leadership development, professional development in a more professional setting. So the goal is to kind of get our students ready to transition from college into career. And we do that by giving them a lot of opportunities to lead. So they can introduce speakers at NSHSS events. They serve as guest speakers and speak to our high school students. We're also having them mentor high school students this year through a 12-week mentoring program. Last year, they were mentored by our fellows, and this year they're mentoring. So we try to give them opportunities that are, shows a variety of skills. They also can do social media volunteering through takeovers. We ask them to participate in webinars. They lead our Surviving Freshman Year webinar that we host every year that's geared towards students that are transitioning from that high school into college. They participate in outreach with blogs, and just in general represent NSHSS on their campus, and as much volunteering and networking experience as we can give them. That's always the goal. So very unique program. I encourage you to apply. And then our fellows, these are our young career professionals. So these are what you would call alumni of NSHSS. They're still members, of course, but they have since moved through their academic journeys and are into their career. This is super valuable because it's a really unique way to have a network that stays with you for life. So a lot of these individuals, like I'm seeing Colby and Morgan on the screen right now, they met through the ambassador program and then continued through Collegiate Council, through fellows, and now they serve as MCs at our events. And they're working professionals in the business world, and they have each other as contacts and as lifelong friends. So that's a really cool opportunity. We have them connected on LinkedIn, and it's just a great way to build a community of people in different fields. They lean on each other. They serve as mentors sometimes. Sometimes we ask them to speak on panels and to serve as speakers for different webinars and things of that nature. So the opportunities continue beyond high school into college and then into your professional lives as well.
Thank you so much, Alexis, for talking about the collegiate experiences and also fellows that we have long after high school and college, and to talk about our virtual events and also some of the college visits that NSHSS hosts. We have Kyla Evans, who is also our NSHSS ambassador coordinator. And Kyla contributes to marketing and engagement efforts in order to promote NSHSS, especially online. She has a background in writing, editing, and content development, and she loves helping our she loves helping our students engage in social media presence. So passing it over to you, Kyla.
Thank you so much, Nanika. Good evening, everyone. So my name is Kyla Evans, as Nanika mentioned, and I am one of the marketing professionals here at NSHSS, as well as one of the ambassador coordinators. So I'm just going to talk about some of the resources and opportunities and experiences available to you as an NSHSS member. So first, one of the biggest benefits of your membership is access to free learning resources designed to both support you inside and outside of the classroom. We have webinars where you can learn directly from industry professionals on topics like career exploration, college planning, and personal development. So these are just some great opportunities to gain real world insights as you start thinking about your future. And you also have access to NSHSS blogs, which have helpful articles on leadership, college prep, and career success. So whether you're looking for advice or inspiration, those are a great resource as well for you to explore regularly. So as you think about what you want to do after high school, we are here to help you every single step of the way. So through those college prep webinars I mentioned, you can learn about applications, scholarships, financial aid. We help you break down what can sometimes feel like a very complicated process. And again, those blogs are a valuable tool for that as well, because there's topics on essay writing, navigating admissions, and how to choose the right college for you. We also have some amazing partner opportunities to give you even more access to support. So with College Aid Pro, you can get expert guidance on financial planning for college. Smart Track gives you tools and resources to help reduce college costs and make smarter financial decisions. And then Method Learning provides SAT and ACT prep to help you boost your test scores as you apply for those colleges that you want to get into. So as an NSHSS member, you'll find deals for specific things like SAT and ACT tutoring through Method Learning, as I mentioned, deals on college funding advisor through Smart Track, and a personalized planning support from College Aid Pro. So these are incredible career and internship opportunities, including global and virtual internships from the intern group and international volunteering experiences with United Planet. Plus, you can explore unique experiences like free virtual physician shadowing at Med School Coach, conservation programs through Zoo Tampa, and academic opportunities through schools like Liberty University, which offers over 300 academic programs. And the best part with these discounts and opportunities, they are always being added, so there's always something new to be explored. So next we have our member events. So this is another amazing opportunity for you all as members. This is your chance to be recognized for your academic achievement. You can connect with other high achieving students and meet college admissions representatives face to face. So we have a few events coming up this year. Next weekend, we have an event at the University of Florida on April 25th. We have our annual Scholars Day Atlanta, August 7th to the 8th. And then we have our member event at Columbia University on September 19th. So make sure you go to our events page on our website and check these out because you don't want to miss on the information and the chance to network and meet like-minded individuals just like yourself. So next we have our academic tours. If you're looking for an immersive experience, you can go on one of these tours. So it allows you to visit prestigious universities all across the country, connect with fellow scholars, and get a firsthand look at campus life. So we have our college tour coming up from July 6th to the 12th this year, and our Ivy League tour that has multiple dates within the summertime. So make sure to check those out as well, because this is a great, great, great opportunity for you to start envisioning where you want to see yourself after you graduate college. That's everything I had, so I'll kick it back to Nanika.
Thank you so much, Kyla. Thank you so much, Kyla, for talking about some of the college visits that we have. And next we have a lot of scholarships and also travel abroad opportunities. And Alexis will also be talking about this. So over to you.
Yes. All right, guys, I'm back. So if you didn't know, NSHSS's co-founder, Klaus Nobel, was a member of the Nobel family, as in like the Nobel Peace Prize and all of that stuff. So every December, we take a group of students to Stockholm during the Nobel Prize ceremony week. So it's a full week in Sweden of different academic lectures and cultural experiences. It's really, really cool. I got the chance to go this last year and chaperone, and I learned so much and got so many opportunities that I probably would have never even considered before. We get to go see City Hall, and we have a tour guide that speaks Swedish, and she's showing us all of these things, and she lives in Stockholm. We got a Q&A session with some U.S. Embassy representatives in Stockholm, which was really cool at Stockholm University. If you didn't know, which I was not familiar with before I went on this trip, but part of the stipulation of winning a Nobel Prize is that you have to give a lecture to the public about your discovery. And we got to attend a couple of those in Stockholm. So the actual Nobel Prize winners for that year were in front of us in a giant lecture hall explaining to us how they're changing the world. It was so, so cool. So we got to see economics, chemistry, and physics this year. And then we also do a lot of traditional Swedish stuff, so Christmas markets and historical sites and things of that nature. So it's a really, really cool, unique opportunity. And if you get the chance to, I highly, highly recommend the Nobel Week tour. Alrighty, and then we have scholarships. Scholarships is my main jam at NSHSS. So if you were not familiar, NSHSS and its partners offer more than $2.5 million every year in scholarships. So we have scholarships throughout your entire academic career, high school and college. You can be a freshman, sophomore, whatever, high school and college to apply for these opportunities. And we have a variety of things that range from leadership to the arts to STEM to dance, all kinds of things. So if you have pretty much any area of interest, the chances are that we have a program for you. We have more than 30 programs that open throughout the course of the year on a rolling basis. So if you don't see something right now on the website that strikes your interest, keep checking. There's always something new on there. Alrighty. And then as far as eligibility is concerned, like I said, We have a variety of opportunities for people in different parts of their academic journey. So the eligibility is specifically based on your graduation year, your membership, and your GPA. So there are two main umbrellas of scholarship opportunities under NSHSS. We have our member-only scholarships, which are the ones that are only available to NSHSS members. And then we have our public scholarships that are founded by the NSHSS Foundation, which is the 501c3 portion of the organization, and those are open to everybody. So the cool thing about the member-only scholarships are that the pool is significantly smaller. So if you haven't checked those out, highly, highly recommend that you apply for those scholarships. There are so many different opportunities. And they're all going to vary a little bit on what the essays are about, but the structure is going to stay the same on what the requirements are. So all of the scholarships require at least one letter of recommendation. You can have up to two, and that can be from a teacher, a coach, your mentor. Maybe you have a part-time job and it can be from your boss. Maybe you're involved in your church and it's somebody from there. It can be any adult in your life who knows you well that isn't related to you, that can speak on behalf of your leadership abilities and your academic journey and all of those things. All of the programs are also going to require an essay. Those topics are going to vary, like I said, depending on the program. So if it's community service scholarship, we'll ask you about your community service. If it's a STEM scholarship, we'll ask you about your STEM involvement, etc. But those are all going to range from 500 to 800 words. We ask for your academic resume, your color headshot, and your transcript. So all of those components, except for the essay, are repeatable, meaning that you only have to submit them once, and then you can just apply them to every other application. So it's pretty easy. The essays are the only thing that you have to do fresh every single time. Alrighty, like I said, the scholarships open and close on a rolling basis. We have two main waves where we open scholarships, our spring programs and our fall programs. So our spring programs all just closed, which means that our fall programs are now opening, which means they'll be awarded in the fall. And those decisions are typically released about 6 to 8 weeks after the program close date. So that's not when you submitted the application, but when the program itself stops accepting applications, about 6 to 8 weeks after that. And we are based in Atlanta, so all of our scholarships are due at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you're paying attention to that. If you're in a different time zone, that's super, super important. As far as disbursement is concerned, we have a few different ways in which we get our funds to our students. So if you are a high school senior and you want a scholarship in, March of your senior year, we will hold that for you until you're enrolled in your college, and then we will send it straight to your university, and it'll be applied to your student account, whatever semester works for you. If you are a freshman, sophomore, junior, and you're not sure where you're going to college yet, we will send you a W-9. You'll give it back to us, and then we'll mail it directly to you for you to put into your college fund. And you can use these scholarships at any university, internationally, domestically, community college, trade school, any secondary education that you choose to pursue, you can use scholarships for that. Ready. I think we're about to get into the Q&A section. So if anything that we have said confused you, if you want more details about anything, feel free to drop it in the Q&A, and we will get to it as soon as we can. Let's see.
I think we have one question where it says, how do we volunteer online and how do we incorporate NSHSS into high school? So, do Adelise or Nakaya, do any of you want to answer that about how you guys volunteered or used NSHSS in high school?
So what I personally did, is so on NSHSS, they send out emails and they'll say oh, this is a reminder for our upcoming sessions and webinars. And you can attend those webinars and they'll explain what the volunteer opportunity is. And then they'll say, oh, if you're interested in this, just sign up for this. And that's how you can get volunteer opportunities. Also, if you're really interested and you want to do more as an NSHSS member, you can also reach out to some of the ambassadors and some of the coordinators, and they'll probably help you and lead you in the direction of volunteering.
You can also check the website to view the volunteer opportunities that NSHSS offers. I'm going to post a link in the chat so you guys have it.
Yeah, thank you, Adelise. We do have one page on the website that talks about all the volunteer opportunities provided by our partners. Most of them are online volunteer opportunities. Plus, if you want to join ambassador community, we have some exclusive volunteer opportunities for ambassadors, like social media takeovers or being on the leadership council within ambassador program or in a support group. All these little activities, they will grant you official volunteer hours. Plus, if you're going to attend one of our events, you can also volunteer to help us with organization, and you can as well receive official volunteer hours that we will sign off at the end of the event. So there are multiple opportunities to volunteer with NSHSS and our partners.
Yeah. So check out like the website and also some of the things that we have posted about that. I see a question that says, if I'm a current ambassador, do I need to reapply in the fall? No, you do not need to reapply in the fall. You are an ambassador for your entire high school journey since you from the time you get accepted. But you do still have to stay active, check your emails, check the Slack. So if you are an ambassador, you do have to join the Slack. And then unless however, if you don't, you will be considered inactive and then you would have to reapply again. But just make sure that you stay active and you do not have to reapply. Kyla, do you want to talk more about the event at UF that we're having?
Yes, so we have an event on April 25th at the University of Florida. So at this event, we have multiple opportunities for you guys to learn about different things. So we have our networking breakfast in the morning where you can meet other scholars, as well as our college and career fair. So when I said that you could be face to face with different college admission reps, that's where you can meet them, talk to them, ask about their university and what programs they offer. We are also going to have a University of Florida admissions session. So there you can get the real insider tips on how you can get into University of Florida. We have different educational sessions from our partners like College Aid Pro and Hello College. And we'll also have a University of Florida student panel. So students who go there can tell you the day-to-day of their life, how their classes are, and what kind of the feel for the university is. So you can get insight on that. And then lastly, we'll have our NSHSS member recognition ceremony. So here, this is where you'll get your awesome medallion for all of the academic achievement that you've gotten, and everybody will celebrate you. And it's just all around a good time and a good opportunity for you to meet like-minded individuals like yourself and really gain some insight on your academic journey post-high school.
For sure. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, we have a question about traveling abroad. So maybe Alexis, they said, are there specific qualifications for traveling abroad?
No, there's not. You can just sign up for the tours. The tours are separate than, they're come in an additional cost than just the NSHSS membership. There are some fees that apply, but you can, if you are a member, you get special deals and all of that stuff on those things. So we're partnered with EF and EU for a lot of these tours, but there aren't any specific like GPA requirements or applications or anything like that. You can just sign up on our tours page on our website.
And we also have one that says, for the travel abroad, are they fully paid for? And
No,
yeah.
they are not.
Yes. So I think that does have to come out of pocket, based on your interest. Yeah. Adelise, would you like to answer the one about like NSHSS in social media?
The ways that you can incorporate NSHSS into social media is you can make videos about NSHSS to promote what an awesome organization that it is. Tell the viewers about, I don't know, like the events, the scholarships, how to sign up for NSHSS, things like that. or you can get involved with the social media takeovers within the ambassador program. And yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Adelise, please do share your YouTube channel with everyone in the chat section. So Adelise, she's on the forefront of promoting and success through social media. She has an amazing YouTube channel where she explains many things about NSHSS, invites NSHSS students for debates, various videos. Please check it out.
Really cool. We have a question on like not being able to travel to attend events. So is there another way I can be more active in the community? Yes, for sure. You can be active, like we said previously. Our main platform, especially for ambassadors, is the Slack. So the Slack is where we have like all these opportunities and also where ambassadors can become speakers and be able to become a part of the student leadership board or the council. So make sure that you're on the Slack, and that's going to be like the biggest way. And also being able to stay active, like messaging people, reaching out, taking advantage of the opportunities that we have. We have a bunch of organizations that we're also partnered with, and most of the founders are actually like NSHSS ambassadors themselves. So it's really cool to see because you can literally DM them in the Slack too and volunteer on the organizations that they created and talk at meetings and then be a part of the leadership council. So that's probably the most significant part of our NSHSS like community, especially if you're not able to attend the events. So if you have issues with that, you could email the ambassador's email. So Anna could get you on the Slack and send you the link to join that. But you do have to be an NSHSS ambassador. So it's important that you apply to become an ambassador in order to be a part of the Slack and get involved more. Thank you. So if there's an issue with like a gap year, we have a question in the chat. I'm a senior, but I am taking a gap year in the fall. So how does that come into the scholarship opportunities if they're not technically in high school?
So we would probably disperse it similarly to how we would with our students that are not yet enrolled in college because they're too young. So we can disperse it via W-9. In some cases, depending on when you were awarded and what your timeline is, we can also hold on to it for a little while and send it straight to your school. We're pretty flexible as far as like working with students to make sure that they're getting the funds that they need when they need them. So if you're unsure about kind of where you fall, as far as your eligibility is concerned when you're applying for things, we do things based on your graduation year, not necessarily your technical grade level. So if you're planning to graduate high school in 2026, if you're getting ready to graduate and the eligibility on the scholarship itself says like grad year 2026, then you are eligible to apply. But if you ever have any like specific questions about your circumstance or a specific program, you can always email the scholarships inbox. It's just scholarships@nshss.org. And we usually get back to you within like a day or two.
Let's see. We have some questions about how competitive is the ambassador application process? I'm not too sure about that. So maybe Anna or Kyla could take over for that one.
Kyla, do you want to take this one?
Yeah, I can take this one. So as we mentioned, our ambassador program opens in 2 cycles. Our spring one just closed, and then our fall one will open in August. So as for competitiveness, as long as you're a student that exemplifies leadership, you're somebody that wants to help your community in whatever way that is, you're somebody that wants to connect with other students that are trying to achieve great scholarship. Those are the main qualities that we look for in students that are interested in the ambassador program. So as long as you have those qualities, we will see you as a good fit for what our program is trying to do for leadership development in high school scholars. So just keep those things in mind as you apply for your application in the fall. And we're excited to see your interest in your application.
Yeah, and like if you guys are interested in that, just apply. I mean, you never really know, you know what I mean? So like much rather apply and see what happens instead of like not even getting to that step. So if you're interested, then I just apply and see how it goes because you might get in. Let's and then would graduating early affect anything in the program? Um I'm so like would that affect the scholarships or
Nope, it wouldn't affect you. The only thing that it might affect is, you might transition from ambassadors to collegiate council a little sooner if that's the program that you're looking into. But if, you're graduating high school a year early, we have a ton of students that do that. No, it won't affect you. You'll just have to, if something happens with your application where because our system is programmed depending on when you're graduating, so if there's some issue and you can't get into an application that you think you should be eligible for, you can just let us know and then we'll work with you individually.
perfect. Thank you so much. Um let's see, we have when are the scholarships due? Each scholarship has a different due date. But like we said, most of them either open during the fall or spring, I think. And it just depends on the specific scholarship because each one has a different due date. So check out like the scholarship website if you just type in NSHSS scholarships and you can kind of see all the ones that we have open and when they are going to close. So it's different based on each scholarship. For the UF event, is there a code for discount on the cost?
Let me answer this one. So all promotions for all events are usually shared by email with our NSHSS members. So please go ahead, check your inbox, search for emails coming from ircp@nshss.org and see if there are any promotions going on at this time. I'm gonna post this email into our chat in a second.
Um, let's see. Keep them coming. We have a couple more minutes, so if you guys have any more questions, please put them in the Q&A and we would love to answer them. Are there any requirements for the NSHS, NSH, or for the travel abroad? Is that the question? I think what they said is, are there any requirements to get a discount on the UF event? I think you just have to be an ambassador. I'm not too sure though. Yeah, if you have any questions on the events or like the travel abroad, Anna put in the email so you could ask that and we could give you a full-fledged answer. It's rsvp@nshss.org. So email that email and you could get your answers you can get your questions answered there too. And the recording will be sent to everyone who's put in their email for the webinar, so you can access your recording slightly after we finish, and you would have that there as well. So you'll get it soon, especially if you came in late.
It will also be posted on our official YouTube account. So if for whatever reason you don't receive your email with the recording, you can always go to NSHSS YouTube and just manually search for this recording. It will be called Spring 2026 Membership 101. It will be posted tomorrow.
Let's see, we have for the ambassador program, you do have to be high schoolers. and you can apply to the ambassador program based on when applications open on the NSHSS website. So you would apply, and you do have to be a high schooler. And then based on if you are admitted or not, then you would get sent information in your email in order to officially access like your portal and the Slack, and all that, all the opportunities that we just talked about. Cool. Let's see. If you guys have, when does the program open? Kyla, do you know when the program for the
Yes.
next one is going to open?
So fall ambassador program applications are going to open on August 15th, and they'll close October 1st. So keep that date in mind, August 15th. Write that down. That's when they'll open. You'll be able to go in on the NSHSS website to your member dashboard, and you'll be able to apply through there. And they will close on October 1st.
Okay. Thank you. Can I still apply to be an ambassador if I will graduate May this year? Yeah.
You can
So-
join the collegiate council. Take it away, Alexis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so you could just skip over that step and go right into the collegiate council. It's essentially the same thing as the ambassador program, but geared more towards opportunities that college students need rather than high school students. So there's still, and we have a Slack as well. We have volunteer opportunities. We have the community aspect and all of the same things. It's just with people in your same age group instead.
Perfect. If you guys have any more questions, keep them coming in the Q&A, but we can start closing our session. So thank you all so much for attending and hearing more about the opportunities that we have as NSHSS members. And if you want to take the next step, don't be afraid to apply to be an ambassador or even a collegiate council soon this fall. And these are some of the platforms that we are active on, especially Instagram. And like we mentioned, we have YouTube channel as well. We would love to see you give us a follow, interact with us, and we would love to see everyone in this call become active and see how you guys keep going in your NSHSS journey. And yeah, thank you all for coming. And if you have any more questions, please email us in the ambassadors@nshss.org. And yeah, that would be the end of our membership 101. Thank you so much.